It's going to be a look here at one of the Voodoo Ranger beers from New Belgium Brewing, and it's going to be a look at their Tropic Force Tropical IPA. So this is one I ended up finding on the shelf at the store when I was grabbing some beers for the wife. This one comes in at an ABV of 9.5%. But when I went to get this last week, it was so new that when they went to go charge it, the price wasn't even in the system yet. So they had to get another one from the series to get an idea of what it would cost. So if you haven't seen this yet, you probably will here shortly. But I say, you know what? I'll grab a 6-pack of these. That way I just have some beers laying around. I can just grab on the go. We'll do a review. So let's go ahead and get into this one and see what they're now brewing up over there in Fort Collins, Colorado at New Belgium. All right, so in the glass here, have the beer, of course. You can actually see it's got a haze on it. Definitely chill haze. I don't think they were really going maybe as much for the hazy style, but maybe they were. It just mentions it being a tropical, but it might be under that hazy IPA look. Good amount of carbonation. It can definitely pick up the bubbles streaming. Pretty decent head on it. So as far as looking at the beer, not bad. It's got a nice golden yellow to it, a little bit darker, kind of an orange type yellow. Aroma wise, I'm getting hit with some pineapple up front. Definitely has a little bit of that tropical feel, a little bit of maybe a kiwi type note, maybe a mango type note. Has a little bit of a tangerine, but pretty much a fruit bowl on the nose. So it comes out of the glass rather easily, not having to sniff too hard. And that's one of the things when you get a beer like this, it's going to highlight that type of style. You want to have something that you can actually pull out and get everything without having to struggle to get that aroma. And then it should show up in the taste as well. Speaking of which, so taste-wise, it's got a astringent factor in there. You get a little bit of a pucker sensation. I do get a little bit of a melon type feel in the taste. I get the pineapple in there again. Can really feel the hops. Can really get like a little bit of a juiciness up front, but in the throat, I get kind of a dryness on the back end. Nice amount of the hops coming through. Hold it in the mouth. As far as the mouthfeel, you do get a little bit of a carbonation sensation as well as you get some tongue prickling. Has that syrupy type texture in play. It's got a sweetness to it. It's kind of interesting. So you have the aroma, you have the taste, you have everything pretty much tropical taking place on this one here. But for me, I don't know, it feels a little bit different. It just feels not terrible. It's okay. It's I think back to some of the ones coming out now from some of the other breweries I've had. I just feel like flavor is a little less than I was expecting from New Belgium on this one. I don't know if you guys have had this one yet. If so, let me know in the comments what you think about it. For me, I find it just a little bit lacking for what I would expect from New Belgium. From the other ones I've had in the series from Voodoo, I feel like this one's definitely, for me, a step down. Untapped wise, overall, to me, it's just not at that 3 level. So I'm going to give it a 2.75 out of 5. Don't hate it, but just not as great or what I would have rather fall in line with some of the other beers from the series. But that's just me. I'm just one beer drinker in the world. Let me know what you thought if you've had it. Let me know if there's other beers you're enjoying from the Voodoo Ranger series. Again, there are other stuff. I've enjoyed the Juicy Hazy IPA. I picked that up from time to time. Going back to some of the other ones in there, I've been pleased for the most part, more than not. Look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Thanks for checking out this video. Check out the next videos out here on the screen as well if you want to see more great beer reviews. Cheers, everybody.